'cause our dream is like a river, ever changing and flow. And a dream is just a vessel that must follow where it goes. Trying to learn from what's behind you, never knowing what is store. Make each day a constant battle, just to stay between the shore. Yes, I'll sail my vessel like a river run dry, like a bird upon the wind. These waters are my God, I'll never reach my destination. And if I never try, so I will sail my vessel, your river run dry. Too many times we stand aside, and the waters slip away. Tell what we put out, tell tomorrow, even now we come today. So don't you sit upon your shoreline and say you're satisfied. Choose to chance the rapid, there to dance the tide. Yes, I'll sail my vessel, your river runs dry. Like the door upon the wind, these waters are my down, never reach my destination. If I never try, then I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry. There bound to be rough waters, and I know it takes a fall. But with the good Lord as my captain, I make it through them all. Yet I'll sail my vessel, the river runs by, like a bird upon the wind. These waters are my side, I'll never reach my destination. If I never try, then I will sail my vessel, let the river run dry. I'll sail my vessel, let the and I am walking off stage. Uh, I hope you could see me. Anyway, those of you who enjoyed that, I hope some people do. You can check out the link with this video that will lead to the live concert that I did this last weekend. It's a full 1 hour, actually just over 1 hour, about 1 hour 20-minute concert uh, for everyone to enjoy. So with that, this is a diary entry, April 4th, Saturday. Third week coronavirus quarantine, British Columbia, Canada, and I am Johnny Tiger. If you have not checked out the Johnny Tiger podcast, please check it out. But I don't want to shout out my own podcast too much today. I want to draw your attention to another podcast that, just in case you have not heard, there's a podcast called the Coronavirus Fact or Fiction podcast. I checked it out this morning, and it's very informative and quite interesting. Actually, at first I was kind of skeptical, like, why would I want to listen to a podcast about the coronavirus when I can hear all about it on the news? But It surprised me in a pleasant way that this podcast was actually quite enjoyable. And like I said, has some really interesting information. Uh, so since I listened to it this morning, I want to recap on what I personally learned and heard from this podcast today. Maybe these are things that people can relate to. Now, I know that a lot of people are quarantined or staying at home now, and those of you who are staying at home, especially with family or your spouses, are going squirrely after a while because we are not used to spending so much time with each other. We keep talking about we want to spend more time with family, we want to spend more time with friends, we want to spend more time with our significant other. But when it's really come time to do this, after a few days, we are ready to murder each other. So if you're like me, I'm actually one of the luckier one. I'm here uh, by myself, just me and my cat Tiger. So we are having a great old time. I find a lot of ways to amuse myself. Uh, so for those of you who are in similar situations, just staying at home, here are a few things I learned today from the podcast Coronavirus Fact or Fiction that can be very useful. Point one is to have a schedule, even when you're staying at home. Now, if you're working from home, that's good because you already have a schedule. But actually, the other day when I was talking to my good friend D, he was mentioning that even at home, he still makes sure he get up in the morning and he get dressed and dressed nicely and shower and all that stuff, just like he was going to a regular working day. Uh, so don't just sit around in your pajamas and feel sorry for yourself. Even when you're at home, make an effort, dress up nice, and cook some nice food, and try to keep it to a schedule. Because with that schedule, it comes a sense of purpose, which is our second point. Purpose. Try to plan. Every day, you have to do something at home. You got to fix this. You got to rearrange that. You got to finally clean the garage. You got to finally do the yard work that you put off all this time. Well, maybe you can finally fix that old couch that you always meant to fix. This is a good time to start some personal project. Have a purpose so you don't feel like you're wasting your life away at home. Number three, move, 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 move. We all need some exercise, and even at home, you can do a lot. You can do squats, you can do push-ups, you can do burpees, you can do sit-ups. One of my personal favorite workout routine when I don't have a lot of time is I'll do 50 squats, 50 push-ups, 50 sit-ups, and 50 burpees, and just keep circulating until I am totally exhausted. Um, and those of you who have weights or resistant band, medicine ball, if you don't have those things, this is a good time to order them from Amazon as well. So work out, be active, and move, move, move. Number four, music. When you're sitting at home doing hardly anything, it's a good time to break out those old albums and start listening to them. A lot of us, myself included, when we're working, we barely ever stop long enough to listen to a song. Maybe we listen to the radio once in a while, but even then, we are not really paying attention to the lyrics or the melody. Now, this is a good time to really get reacquainted with music, with your favorite singer, with your favorite song, and if you want to work out and listen to music at the same time, that's even better. crank up that music and start jumping around, dance, whatever you want to do. Write a diary. Well, for me, I do the video diary. You can do it too. Put out videos, do Facebook Live, and have virtual meetings. Those are just some of the ways you can amuse yourself with. So a lot of my friends are starting to do virtual happy hours. They will call each other and do a Zoom meeting every day and just have a drink together. That's really cool. There are a lot of things to watch on YouTube and Netflix. This is the time to catch up on all those Game of Thrones episodes you might have missed and binge watch the Walking Dead if you have not finished watching it. So, yeah, there's a lot of things to do. But above all that, if you are home with your family or spouses and you find that things are getting really hard, it's really hard to bear each other's presence, it's time to change your mindset. What do I mean by changing your mindset? Is that if you think that you're all forced to stay home, you don't have choices, and you'll have to put up with each other, then time will pass really slowly. But if you switch yourself into a working mindset, a military mindset, these are no longer your family. These are now your crew, your soldiers, that you are on a mission of vital importance, that you are in a submarine or you're out there in outer space on a space station, and what you're doing is vitally important, which it is. By staying home, we are helping to beat this virus. So if you change it from I can't do anything about it point of view to I am actually accomplishing a mission, and these people here with me, they are my crew members, they are my co-workers, that we are all here to to reach an end, to reach a purpose, then things get a lot better. Don't forget to treat them with the same respect that you would afford your co-workers or your crew members in the military, your superior officers even, if it's a parent you're talking about. And like I said, if you want to hear more things like that, go check out the Coronavirus Fact or Fiction podcast. This is Johnny Tiger signing out. Stay healthy, stay safe, stay strong.